Can I ask you a weird question?
I love weird questions.
Would you consider music your best friend?
Yes. Yes. Easy.
Yeah.
It's what I spend the most time with.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think that's a weird question.
Yeah.
I think that's a great question.
I want to know how you kind of first got into the area of music you're in now, which is like the loop machine stuff, the stacks on stacks on stacks on stacks. Like, I want to know how you found that tone of voice.
I was a little bit of a nerd, like, when I was younger. Like, my dad does a lot of, like, graphic design and computer and tech stuff. And, like, as a child, I would, like, do, like, coding for fun. Which is crazy that I then chose a career in the arts. But I love robot shit. I love, like, I love combining the artsy side of my brain and, like, the digital side of my brain. And I like making music that sounds like emotional robots.
Emotional robots. Do you ever view yourself as a brand?
I guess you have to have conversations about your brand and your aesthetics and your visuals and how they kind of create your identity. But I kind of feel like that's not just in music anymore. I feel like everyone has a bit of, like, a brand or an identity just on, like, social media. But at the end of the day, like, my brand is is me. Like, it's all the things I like. So I never feel like there's a gap between me and what I put out. I'm very aligned with who I am and what I like. And I'm not gonna make that a consumable package for some views.
Are there any songs you've written that just live on your computer and they'll never see the light of day?
So many.
Really?
So many. I've got, like, hard drives full of songs, and some of them I don't feel like are for me. I don't feel like they're my songs. Like, I wouldn't release them, and they almost don't feel like they're for me as an artist. But, like, I keep them all there in case someone else wants them one day. And
like who?
I don't know, Rihanna.
Do you have synesthesia?
I get wary of saying it because I feel like
when you say it, people are like, no, you fucking don't.
I'm like, that feels like a loose concept. But I mean, music is, like, very colourful to me. Music's like a texture to me as well. So, like, I don't know, it's like a tangible thing more than sound. So I guess, but I don't want to say that in case it sounds pretentious.
Are you quite religious?
I'm not religious, but I write about God a lot for someone who's not
Really?
religious. I like it as, like, I like religion as a metaphor for, like, love and unrequited love. And I'm quite a big believer in, like, the universe and things happening for a reason, and all the little stars having meaning. And so I believe in something, but I don't think it's a god.
The path you're on right now, do you think that's been pre-assigned to you? Or is it something that you have agency to kind of take control over?
I think that's a good question. I think, in my opinion, we have choices, and our choices accumulate, but ultimately what's meant for us is meant for us. And that's what helps me like sleep at night. I believe that we have control to an extent, to do what feels right with those choices, and I feel like there's something guiding those choices even if you don't think there is.
And I think in this industry there's so much solace in thinking like that.
Mm-hmm. It provides a lot of comfort, like this kind of like divine guidance or protection. Yeah, makes you feel like someone's looking out for you.